I think you need to take it out.
It's very soft, like really chewy.
Oh my god, it's really good. How cool is that? My mom is super excited about this. Okay, this is Sophia from My Great Challenge. I'm here to unbox, assemble, operate, and review the Vevor outdoors pizza and bread oven. When I told my mom I was getting one of those, she got all excited. Scott is pretty excited as well. As you know, we make our own bread. Aside from the gluten-free bread we get from Aldi, that's for me. Scott literally makes 2 loaves of bread per week for him and Willie, and then a third one if Ed comes back from college. He makes him a third one that he can take over to his apartment. So we do make a lot of bread, but a pizza oven obviously is for pizza, but you can do so many more things. Now the great thing about it is that unlike the majority of them out there, they either are gas oven or electrical, this one is wood. It's an actual wood fire outdoors oven with a chimney and everything, which is really cool because you can use wood that has been infused. Like, you know, you can get the little pellets and then you drop them in whiskey or any other bourbon, you name it, right? Scotch, liquor of your choice. You let it sit and then you can put it in there and it will help you bring in some extra flavor to your food. We always wanted to have a chimney on the back deck because in the winter it's pretty cool. You have it running and you can actually sit next to it. It gives you like a fireplace basically. But with a chimney, you can't really cook food. I mean, there's like little griddle thing that you can put in there, but it's not the same, all right? But this, we can use it as a chimney and an oven, so win-win. Let's dive right into it. I'm going to assemble it. Scott's got to make his dough, and then we're going to try it out and make bread. Let's get started. I'm going to assemble it, and I chose to assemble it here in the living room for various reasons. One, it's windy out there and it's kind of grayish. It may or may not rain, which won't affect the bread, but it may or may not rain, so why bother? Let's open this. So it's a big box, it's heavy, all right? I expect that the assembly is going to be tedious, like most of these, but from the get-go, and you can see right here, that I can tell this is good enough for a 12-inch pizza. Man, the amount of stuff I could make in here. And it's on feet, it's not low on the ground, so that means that you don't have risk of burning up your deck. That's it. That's it for instructions. So that's what the oven looks like. How cool is this? So the wood goes in here. You open it, close it. Okay. And then the pizza or the bread goes on top of here. And then right here is the temperature. Okay guys, here it is. You know, I mean, I didn't show you step by step. It was not super easy, okay? Instructions are basically pictures. They really don't tell you, but the hardest part was this here to install that little lock thing. But I managed. So that keeps the door from opening up. So we have a chimney, all right? The pizza goes on top here. The pizza stone is 12 by 12, so you can easily do something like, if you want to put a dish in there, all the way up to 13 by 13. And I was thinking this is great if you want to bake some fish, because you do that outside and it doesn't stink up the whole house. So you can do fish in here. You can probably use it as a smoker too. And then at the bottom part here is where you put the wood. So it's the same system. You're going to open this, you put your wood right here. And then this is to get it going. You close it when you don't want it to keep going, basically. Extinguish it. And then this is the receptacle for the ashes. Now, the weird thing is that the wheels on the side compared to the front, right? Because the handle is right here. So you push it, you pull it, and move it from the side. You don't move it from the back. And that's about it. That's what it looks like. I'll put the dimensions and everything on the screen. This was not easy to install. What it needs is washers. So I'm probably gonna get washers because one of the screws actually goes through the hole. Vacuumed as much as I could to get rid of all the little plastic beads. I think I got them all. But you know, there's some static, so I'm sure a few are stuck. So Scott is doing the dough right now, and what I'm going to do is start the fire because the wood needs to be, you know, have good coals, red coals in there, because I can't make bread with the oven that is that just got started. It's got the logo in the front, again the thermometer right here, hot temperature, do not touch, and that's about it. It looks good. It's like a regular, you know, barbecue in terms of the quality of the metal. So clearly you got to cover it. I don't know if we're going to leave it permanently on the deck. We may. I definitely need to get some kind of cover for it. And if you don't want to leave it on the deck, then put it in your garage and pull it out of the garage when you want to use it. But otherwise, so far so good. Again, instructions, okay? They really are slim. I don't know if you can see. Slim instructions. You kind of have to figure it out, but I managed. Well, I guess I'm going to start a fire. I never started a fire in something like this. I don't think it's going to be more complicated than the fire pit, right? So you got fire happy? You started it?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you just got another 40 minutes, I think.
I think right now it's probably better to get the air in there.
Yeah, but you can open. See, look. If you close this, you can move this. You see?
Okay.
Alright, we're just gonna keep burning it until it's hot enough. What's the temperature right now? 200. What temperature do you use for your bread?
500.
Okay, so we gotta raise it all the way up to 500. Okay, well, I guess I'm gonna nurse it. So we got a good fire going here, all right, and we're just gonna wait for the temperature to rise to 500. So I have 10 more minutes before the dough is ready, and we are way over 500 now. I'm noticing that I have some paint that's coming off from the heat. So that tells me I overdid it. In our concern we weren't going to be able to have a good fire, we ended up overheating it. And that happens. But it's just the paint that's coming off. I'll scrape it off, no problem. And this is not hot, but I got a good fire going on. And by the way, you can do coal too. You don't have to do wood. You can do coal as well. Okay, so once you get the fire going and it's consistent, right? You notice that there's barely any smoke, and it's only coming out of the chimney here. So we had a lot of smoke at the beginning. Perhaps because we had way too much going on. But right now I'm at 450 and we're on the second rising on the bread. So Scott is going to make 2 small loaves in there instead of making the little rolls. And we'll see what happens. Here we go. Yay. So you need a small fire, not like a big fire like we did. We're not trying to start a fireplace. And I probably need to get some kindling wood because that probably works better. All right, here we go. All right. How long do you want to wait?
15 minutes.
Okay.
Check it in 15.
All right.
I guess we'll take this other one back in.
Okay. Do you want to make rolls instead with that one?
It's already, if we did, you'd have to re-rise it.
Okay. All right, so we're going to wait 15 minutes. So while the bread is baking, I'm going to tell you a little bit about it. So first impression, you really don't need a big fire. We made a fire that was way too big, and we also started it way too early. So, I mean, you know, you got to play with it. So a small fire is fine. Think about it like those videos that are on Instagram with the guys that are making a steak in the middle of nowhere. They start a small fire, so you want a small fire. And as long as you're reaching the 500, which is what I got right now, you're perfect for bread. So you start it maybe 15 minutes prior to putting your bread in there, and then you close the door and you let it die off. I'm at 500 right now, which is great. So don't start it too early and don't make it too strong of a fire. Scott thinks that the opening itself is small for a pizza. I think it's great for a 12-inch pizza, but we're used to 16. So you got to make a smaller pizza, or you make like an individual size pizza. You know, the one where you can get like 4 slices out of. And what else? Yeah, if you overheat it like we did, the paint has scripted off. The paint will start coming off. And you know, it's like a fireplace. If the wood is still a little bit wet, you're gonna have a lot of smoke. But right now there's absolutely no smoke coming out except from the chimney. That's it. And it's nice. It feels warm and nice here. This is exciting. I can't wait to see what the bread looks like. But the temperature is above 500, so Scott needs to check on it. Oh yeah, it's cooked. Ooh. Look at that. It's a little bit burnt. Okay, we left it in too long.
We didn't leave it in long.
All right, let's try the other one. Okay, bread number 2, we're gonna put it. Yeah, you see how the flames are coming out? I have too big of a fire.
Yeah, I see the flames.
How about I close this? We're still learning. Okay, we're gonna do just 5 minutes.
Checking in 5 minutes. It's really soft.
I think you need to take it out. Wow, less than 5 minutes. But that's because I got a lot of flames in there. Alright, close this. This is closed. Leave it alone. Alright.
It's very soft. Like really chewy.
Does it taste better than in the oven?
Not better, different.
Oh, okay, I gotta try it then. Okay. Texture is totally different.
Yeah.
I like it.
It's like a donut, right?
I can taste the wood,
You can?
the burn, yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Oh my god, it's really good. I like it better.
I just don't know why it's fluffier, you know, this
Because
way.
it cooked faster.
I don't know.
It tastes like wood oven bread. It's really good. We're still chewing over here. So it cooked really fast.
Yeah.
The temperature was a little bit too high.
Well, I think it's because it's in more of an enclosed space.
Right.
So
So
the flames come up, you know, on either side of it. So it's not like in an oven.
yeah, but I don't think they're supposed to. I think it's because I had a fire that was going on because I had just restarted one.
Yeah.
So I don't think you need to have the flames like that. Like right now, it's kind of dying off, and we don't have as much flames coming to the side. I'm halfway thinking of starting a cornbread or something. Do you want me to do that?
It's up to you.
All right, let me start a cornbread because it's still running, so might as well. All right. Do cornbread. Let me leave it there for a couple of minutes so that the top crackles a little bit. And we're going to try cornbread. The lighting is terrible. It's nighttime. Well, it's nighttime. It's barely 4:30 in the afternoon here, but you know, daylight saving. So I got about another 5 minutes on the cornbread. So while the cornbread is still rising, I'll give you my final review on this, okay? And then check down below if I have a coupon code for you guys, which I believe I do. So, Vevor pizza oven, bread oven, just basically outdoor oven, wood burning and coal if you want coal. The assembly was kind of meh for me because again the instructions were like drawings / pictures, you know, they need close-ups. It was not super clear, but I figured it out, okay? It's compact, and as a result it's not a large capacity, so you can't do like a huge pie in it. You got to learn to make smaller pies. The 12-inch are perfect, and because I think he buys either the 16 or the 18 at Aldi, and they're really big, okay? So smaller pies, which is great if you want to do individual pies, like everybody has their own toppings. Let's not get involved in the pineapple because I actually do like it. But anyway, so you can make pizza, you can make bread, you can bake chili, you can do anything you would do with an oven. This is great for camping, great for RVing, great for backyard. So in my town we don't have any ordinance with regards to barbecues and wood fire, stuff like that. The only thing is that we can't burn leaves, but there's plenty of people with fire pits, and that's pretty much the same thing, okay? So you can have that on your deck or on your patio in my town, not an issue. Again, I started it way too early, so it went through all my wood that I had prepared for this, and I started it too strong. So as a result, the temperature went all the way up to 800 something, which is nuts, okay? You don't need that temperature. So it was our first time using a wood oven. You know, like most people, we're gonna make mistakes, so don't do that mistake. You start your fire maybe 15 minutes before you put anything in it, and you make it a small fire. The temperature will rise. The temperature will rise very slowly, but it will rise. And the taste of the bread was really good. It really did taste like wood, like burnt wood. It was really cool, and the texture is totally different. Now I'm wondering if the texture has to do with the fact that the oven was too hot and we left it in there too long, so it kind of like flash baked it. It's possible. I'm not a bread expert, but it was so fluffy. Really, really nice. So if you for Thanksgiving, think about it. You can do dishes in there while the kitchen, it's an additional oven. That really is that. It's an additional oven. You can do your rolls in there. In the summer, it's perfect to make pizza, corn on the cob, the cornbread as I'm making. It's really cool. It's really cool. So we're gonna keep it. I have to find a cover for it, and I have to start thinking about other things I could make with it. Now on the pictures on the website, people are making steaks in it. You can make corn on the cob, pretty much everything you would do with barbecue, but it's a wood fire oven. And some people prefer the coal to the wood. I personally prefer the smell and the taste of wood. So yeah, it's cool. I like it. So my fire's pretty much dead. Let's see what this looks like. What do you think? Looks like it's done. I know I shouldn't be chewing on camera. Cornbread is really good. I left it in too long. That's because I talk too much. It's cooked, but it's a little dry. So I cooked it too long. Anyway, how much does it cost? $169.99. So it's a little under $170. check out the link down below. I think it's a good gift for the holidays. So we're gonna count that as a gift guide. I will talk to you later. I hope you enjoyed this. Give me a thumbs up if you liked it. Subscribe right here in the corner and click that bell button so you get notified every time I post a new video. And you can check me out on Facebook and Instagram at mygreatchallenge. Thank you, Vevor, for sending me this pizza oven. It's going to get a lot of views. A lot of views. This is like cooking the old-fashioned way. It really is. I'm already thinking like bean pots, like stews, stuff like that. You know, things that need to be in the oven, like a Dutch oven for a long time. Perfect. Thank you for watching. I'll talk to you later. Bye.